I'm Genevieve Bustillia, a CPU 1A BUPC student. I'm going to discuss some of my answers and solutions from electromagnetism and alternating voltage and current. So let's get started.
Number 1. A current of 20 mA flowing through a coil with 500 turns produces an MMF of blank. Yung given natin is 20 mA, 500 turns. Unknown MMF. Using the formula, MMF is equal to current times turns. Then substitute 20 mA times 500. But the required unit is ampere. So we convert 20 mA to ampere is equal to 0.02 ampere. Then substitute all the variables. MMF is equal to 0.02 ampere times 500 is equal to 10 ampere turns. Number 2 and number 16 are the same using formula of MMF. Then yung number 3, the left-hand rule for solenoid states that yung left hand kasi, ito. Then, kung hawak tayo sa solenoid, parang ganito. Then, kapag yung fingers natin, pag ganito, nandun yung current flow. Tapos, yung once na ganito yung thumb natin, indication siya kung ano yung direction ng pole. Kapag nandito yung thumb, dito yung north. Then, syempre, kung nandito yung north, nandito yung south. Number 4, the physical motion resulting from the forces of two magnetic fields is called blank. Yung example dito is simple attraction or repulsion between bar magnets. Diba kung positive-positive repel, negative-negative repel din, tapos yung positive-negative attract. Yun yung involvement dyan is motor action. This physical motion from the forces of magnetic field is called motor action. Number 19, a vertical wire with electron flow into this page has an associated magnetic field, which is blank. Then, yung given dito, for example, gamitan natin talaga ng wire. Ito yung wire. Tapos, yung electron flow naman ay pataas. Pataas yung electron flow. Vertical wire, horizontal, vertical. Ito yung vertical. Yung right hand natin, ito, is used to determine the direction of magnetic field and the current. Paano natin malaman kung ano yung direction ng magnetic field? For example, ito yung wire natin. Then, yung current flow ay pataas. Ito yun. Tapos, ito naman ang fingers natin, parang coil dito. Ito yung direction ng magnetic field. Kung pag ganito yung coil natin, ibig sabihin, counterclockwise. Pag ganun. Counterclockwise. Kaya yung sagot natin is counterclockwise by using right-hand rule. Number 20, how much is the induced voltage when a magnetic flux cuts across 150 turns at the rate of 5 Webers per second? Given is 150 turns and 5 Webers per second. The formula used is induced voltage is equal to number of turns times the quantity of change in the flux over change in time. Yung change in the flux over change in time, substitute it by 5 Webers per second. So, the equation now is equal to 150 times the quantity of 5 Webers over 1 second. Kasi wala naman binigay kung ano dito. Then, kung ito times natin, 150 times 5. 750. So, the final answer is 750 volts. Let's come now to chapter 15, alternating voltage and current. So, let's jump to number 4 kasi explain ko lang yung mga computation kung paano ko yun na-arrive at yung iba naman hindi na kasi mahanap lang din naman sa handout. Number 4, one cycle includes blank. Yung isang cycle is equal to 360 degrees. Yung kalahati is pi, then yung kalahati din is pi. Kung i-add natin to, equivalent siya sa 2 pi. Yung pi kasi is equal to 180. Kung ita-times natin yun, magiging 360 degrees. Kaya, the answer is both B and C, 360 degrees and 2 pi rad or radian. Number 9, 2 kHz sine wave has a period of blank. The formula for period is equal to 1 over frequency. The given is 2 kHz. 2 kHz is equal to 2000 Hz. Then, 1 over 2000 Hz is equal to 5 times 10 raised to negative 4 seconds. Then, if decimal notation, 0.005 seconds, then we need to convert this second to microsecond. 0.0005 seconds times to 10 raised to 6. Then, yung sagot niyan, 500 microseconds. Number 9 and number 10 have the same procedure. Number 11, what is the wavelength of a radio wave whose frequency is 15 megahertz? The formula is wavelength in centimeter is equal to wavelength of radio wave over frequency. Given 15 megahertz, convert natin to hertz is equal to 15 times 10 raised to 6. Then, wavelength is equal to 3 times 10 raised to 10 centimeter per second over 15 times 10 raised to 6 hertz is equal to 2000 centimeter. 2000 centimeter convert to meter is equal to 20 meters. Number 13, the wavelength is equal to wavelength of sound wave over frequency. The given is 500 Hz. Then, yung 500 Hz, substitute it to frequency in Hertz. Then, 1,130 feet per second over 500 Hz is equal to 2.26 feet. Number 15, a sine wave with a peak value of 20 volts has an root mean square value of blank. Gagamitan natin siya ng formula na RMS is equal to 0.707 times peak value. Then, 0.707 times 20 volts is equal to 14.14 volts. And number 16 is almost the same with number 15, pero iba din yung hinahanap. Peak value yung hinahanap. Dito, yung RMS or root mean square value yung hinahanap. Dito, same procedure lang naman, then derivation lang naman nitong peak value. Derive lang how to get this formula. Number 19, the wavelength of a radio wave is inversely proportional to its frequency. Kasi, yung frequency, kapag higher yung frequency, shorter naman yung wavelength. According dito, note that the higher the frequency, the shorter the wavelength. Then, kung mataas yung frequency, then shorter naman yung wavelength. Number 21. Raising the frequency of 500 Hz by 2 octaves corresponds to a frequency of blank. Number 21. Dito, yung given is 500 Hz. Yung first octave kasi sa piano or sa keyboard, kapag click mo yung letter C or C2, then C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Yung C3, then C4, from C3 to C4, 1 octave na yon. Then dito naman, yung frequency, yung hertz dito, dinoble niya yon, which is yung tinatawag na octave. Then 500 times 2 is equal to 1000 Hz. Itong 1000 Hz, first octave na siya. But, yung hinahanap dito is second octave. Then, i-times din natin ulit sa 2, then magiging 2000 Hz. Then, convert this to kilohertz. Kaya magiging 2 kilohertz. Then, number 23, the second harmonic of 7 MHz is blank. Dito, times lang naman natin by 2. Kasi doble lang naman ng 7 yung para masabi na harmonic. Dodoblehin lang natin to. Kaya yung second harmonic is 14 MHz. 7 times 2 is 14. Then, number 24, a sine wave has a peak value of 170 volts. What is the instantaneous voltage at an angle of 45 degrees? Then, meron niyang formula. Volts is equal to maximum value times sine theta. Yung peak value na binigay is 170 volts. Then, yung theta naman or angle is 45 degrees. Voltage is equal to 170 times sine 45 degrees. To check, (170 sine 45 degrees is, so i-round off natin to whole number, then kaya magiging 120 volts. Ito yung sagot. Listening. Thank you so much for listening. Kung napapansin nyo po, hindi po lahat in-explain ko kasi yung iba ay mahanap lang din naman sa handout, Chapter 14, Electromagnetism, and Chapter 15, Alternating Voltage and Current. Then, itong ibang item, ibang numbers, in-explain ko kasi yung iba may involvement of computation. Then, yung iba din naman, madali lang din para marami rin na ma-explain ko. So, thank you very much for listening once again. God bless.